Hi, I'm Stuart Flint from Cloudify Legal. We've been helping firms around the globe with Actionstep reporting for the last 4 years through Inform, which is our Google Data Studio based product. And firms from time to time have asked us, do we do a Power BI version? Well, now we do. So InformPBI is now available. We're rolling it out in phases. This is the fees build page that I want to take you through. So I'm just going to go full screen. Now, this is very customizable. So it will have your logo, it will have your color scheme, but everything I'm showing, whether it's by practice area, by department, um, showing things by client, by matter type, all of those things can be adjusted and tweaked. So um, you absolutely can take the out of the box, but we can tweak and we can adjust. So when, as an example of that, we have an auto selection of the month. So you can see in this top right corner, it selected April 2026 for me because of how far I am through May. You might decide that 5 days into May, you want to start seeing May's fees build rather than April's. And that's something that we can customize. And is built in that it's a very easy tweak to adjust that. So we've got April selected, and you can see this metrics bar at the top is showing me April's fees build compared to the prior month, seeing what that is in terms of a difference from a dollar pounds value as well as a percentage value, and then on to the fees build for the whole year to date. So that's the metrics bar. Then we have a few options for how the rest of the page looks. We're looking at the month option here, where we get a breakdown of that of the month we've selected plus the prior month. We get that breakdown by practice area, which is a grouping of matter types, by department, and by fee earner. So we can click conveyancing, and the whole report will filter to conveyancing. We can click Birmingham as the department. Um, we can click Birmingham as the department, and the whole page will filter to Birmingham in terms of the practice areas involved and the employees. And you're obviously seeing the charts change. We can also select based off the employee. So we can look at specific employees and just look at how much of the department they're making up and the type of practice areas that they've been working on. So we have that ability to select. Plus, we have the ability to select specific clients. So if we select this client, we can see what billing we've done for that client over time. Within these, we do have drill down capability. So the practice area can become, if I do the double arrow, we can look at matter types instead of the practice area, which is that grouping. If I come back up, I can click this down button and choose conveyancing, and then I only see the matter types for conveyancing. So that's available. The same is true for department. I can come down and see every single team, or I can choose a specific department, and then I'm only looking at the teams within that department. So that functionality exists within the product too. The Within this table here, we've got the clients as I've shown. You can click into the specific matters. We could just remove client for you and just show you the matters, but you have the matter as well as a link to that matter in Actionstep. So that's sort of the base functionality that's there within the month page. If I click on the year to date page, it's pretty much the same with the current year to date values for each for practice area department, for fee earner. The key thing here is in this top right hand corner, it's told me that I have the calendar year selected. If I choose financial year, it will automatically change over to use the financial year. It can handle all financial years. So this is just currently the UK one showing April and May values. And then I can go back to the calendar year values pretty easily. So that's the calendar switch that we have available. If I go to tables, this will show it too. Is that we have the calendar year selected, so we are seeing on this left hand side the month we've selected compared to the prior month and the year to date value, and we also on this right hand side have that breakdown by month. And we are seeing that for the current year, but we can go back and see it for the last year. So we have that easy selector there. And like I showed before, we can select the financial year and do the same with that. With whatever we select here, we've got department currently selected, but we could choose to look at this by team, by practice area, and by individual. And they're four things that we've got there. They can be whatever four things you like. We could have matter type instead of practice area. We could have a referrer, or we could have something else within this four boxes. The power I think comes when we start combining things. So let's have a look at department. Then let's have a look at department, and then select team, and now we can come into the specific teams within specific departments pretty easily. We can do obviously the same over here, so you can get those numbers, and obviously you can then select them, and the chart will change too. Additionally, let's choose department and then practice. So now I can see for London, I can see the breakdown by the practice areas within the London department. But if I do the opposite, I select practice first and then I select department, then I get the opposite way around. So I can see conveyancing and see the breakdown by department for conveyancing. So hopefully this is a very, very helpful page in terms of seeing things and breaking down things each those kind of couple of different ways. And we don't have to have multiple pages looking at all of the different combinations. This is sort of the ability you have here, so that you can look at team and then break team down into individuals. So you can sort of see how if a certain team are outperforming prior month, or you can see specific individuals, and you can get down to the individuals within each team quite easily. So that's that page. Everything can be sorted. I just wanted, just as I finish up, I want to highlight we haven't done a lot of it within the product so far, but we have the ability to add these tooltips where when you hover over a chart, a bar on a chart, you can see something. And here we've just got a simple breakdown of the practice area for the month. So you can see that quite easily. Those tooltips absolutely customizable in terms of what you want to see there. If you wanted to see department, we could do that. If you wanted to see something else, we can definitely do that. You could get a list of the top 5 matters, top 5 clients, top 5 referrers, whatever you like. We can use the tooltips for. We will have more of them in the product as we move forward, but that is something that is very, very customizable to each firm. Additionally, we can use data from other systems as well. So if you have other systems that you're using outside of Actionstep, we can bring that data into Inform. Additionally, we could load data from your prior practice management system. So if you wanted to have fees billed from your prior system added to Inform, so that it doesn't, it's not just sort of your Actionstep data onwards, it's the whole history. We can do that too. So if you want to look at this, if you want us to sort of roll out the InformPBI for your business, please get in contact with me. I'm happy to have a conversation around how it works, licensing, all of those sorts of things. Please get in contact if you're interested.